Good morning kids, back with the central problem, what to produce, how to produce and whom to produce. This is a solution to that called as production possibility curve. Okay, leaving this apart, just a normal example. All of them I give you a 2 hectare of land. When having this 2 hectare of land, I asked you to produce fenugreek, coriander, chili. You have 3 products. Okay, so let's reduce down to 2 products, fenugreek and green chili. Now, for the first time I said I want a more amount of fenugreek than chili. So what will you do? You'll use your maximum land to produce fenugreek and some part to produce chili. With my next intention, I said market is demanding for chili. So, please give me more amount of chili. You interchanged your concept. What did you do? You used more land to produce chili and reduce the production of fenugreek. Can you think that we get a certain conclusion from this example? Increase in aspect automatically decreases the other aspect, or to increase a particular aspect you need to sacrifice the other. This is PPC, production possibility curve. Let's go with the definition. See over here, production possibility curve. PPC shows combination of two goods which can be produced on the assumptions that first, resources are fully utilized or used. I said one thing over here, the land. I'm utilizing the full land. Technique of production remains the same. I am using the word agriculture. So the same technique will be used for fenugreek as well as for the chili. So let's take the example what is shown over here. I have taken the example of wheat and rice which is produced lakh in tons. Again the concept of land arises over here. With the land, when there was no demand for rice, I kept on producing wheat. Therefore my 100 tons were completely wheat. Slowly and gradually I needed to sacrifice wheat because rice came into existence. So I gave 10 to rice, 90 tons to wheat. Slowly and steadily wheat went on reducing, rice went on increasing. So let's see the same possibility on the curve. When I talk about this curve, first thing remember in your mind, no board papers or no school papers provide you graph for such type of presentation. You have to present in the notebook itself. So be very much cautious while presenting this into the notebook. This becomes your y-axis. So we refer this as y-dash. This is 0, x dash, and this is your x-axis. Suppose x-axis is rice, y-axis will be wheat, which are in lakh tons. Rice also in lakh tons. Kids, the graph in the paper basically comes for 1 mark or 2 mark. Every minute mistake, whatever I have written at present, x-axis, y-axis, representation of x, representation of y, you miss, your half mark shall be deducted. So be very cautious while plotting down the graph. So for wheat I take it over here 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So for rice I take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. When the wheat was 100, my production of rice was 0. So this became your point number A. Can you see? When rice was 0, wheat was produced 100. Now when rice became 10, I came to the level of 90 as point B. And then point number C, with 30, I came over here C. Can you see over here? 10, 20, 30. Okay, I shifted my point bit level. Let's plot it properly. This becomes point C. Then point number D as 30 with 40. This became your point D and this is your point E. Can you see when I draw this curve is basically, you can say, concave in shape. By hook and crook, PPC remains concave in shape. Can you see my plotting? If you want, I'll draw the dots for you all. First, 70 by 20, 40 by 30. This is how I represented by PPC curve. Remember, when I am sacrificing my wheat, my rise is increasing. This shows that it is concave as well as slopes from y to x in downward direction. Why does it slopes in downwards direction? Because my biggest economic problem is scarcity. We say it limited land, unlimited wants. To create satisfaction, I went on reducing the production of wheat and went on increasing the production of rice. Moving ahead, I'll just clean out the definition. Let's see the characteristic of PPC curve. There are only two characteristics of PPC curve which you need to remember, and I have indirectly explained in the graph also. Let's move ahead with the part of characteristic. The two characteristics over here is first, slope of PPC is always downwards. The reason for being downwards is very clear. I just now explained. Sacrifice of one commodity automatically increases the other commodity. Why is this so? This is only because we have limited resources. Here we need to think because we have the resources which is completely limited. And second, it is concave to origin. How do you describe concave? This is your O called as origin, and when we draw it is always concave shape. Can you see the graph which I have drawn over here? I wrote over here concave in shape. Again, this is also the reason because unless and until you decide to sacrifice other commodity cannot increase. Okay? Your decision to sacrifice, are you able to understand? If you decide to sacrifice, commodity increases. If you decide to sacrifice, the commodity increases. If you do not, other commodity also does not increases. Hope this way your PPC is very much clear. If I ask this as a 4-mark question, I would believe first define, second example, third graph, and fourth characteristics. This is a 4-marker question. But when it is only 3 marks, if you wrote till graph, it is a 3-mark question. Be very clear. I described the question into 2 sections. If it is a 4-marker question, you are going to include definition, example, graph as well as characteristic. But when it is a 3-marker, definition, example and graph is more than enough. Thank you, students.